us, stabilize us really. We're trying to do something with Kevin, and we needed to give him a blow in that one stretch. We couldn't score, but they scored every time. And when they do that, then the game does become a half-court game. So, I just kept telling them, it's funny, I thought they were concerned about not scoring, and I was more concerned about Miami scoring. I thought, guys, if we get stops, we can beat them down the floor, but we have to get stops.
Dr. Steve Belpet, Boston Herald. You said after last game you wanted to get Kevin the ball in better places. Obviously, you must have been talking about the rim.
Yeah.
Was that really the difference? Instead of giving him the ball where he could make a move, just getting him the ball where he could finish? Yeah, well, in game 2, in the middle of game 2, they went to switching. And in my opinion, we never did anything about it. We didn't take advantage of it. We kept stressing it, but we just never did. And watching film today, we showed a lot of it, and he had ample opportunity to do it. Tonight he did it, and it was terrific. Yeah.
Doc, how concerned were you really going into this game about the team's ability to recover physically after all the talk after game 1?
Well, honestly, and I think I told someone yesterday, Gary or someone on the phone, I thought our confidence was higher. Honestly, I just, listen, we got our butt kicked in game 1. Game 2, we felt like we played well. We felt like we missed some makeable shots, in the fourth quarter and in overtime. And we never felt like we took advantage of Kevin in that game. And I thought we also saw defensively we should be better than what we were in that game. And I thought we did all those things tonight.
Mark Murphy, Boston Herald. You talked earlier about how the bench is a defensive unit, kind of the defensive energy, but they did score tonight.
Yeah.
Just how important is that going to be?
Greatly. MP missed a couple threes early, and he was really down. And I said, hey, listen, your defense is what's going to get us this win. And if you make 10 or miss 10, you won't see any emotion come out of me. But it's got to be through our defense. And I thought what the second unit did was they came in with a defensive energy to change the game. And they scored off the defense. They got stops. They ran the floor. Marquise cut and got to the basket. Marquise made great passes. And then we posted them up a couple times as well. But I thought it was more from that. And that's who they are. Listen, they're not going to put up great numbers offensively, but they know exactly who they are. They accept that, and they're comfortable with that.
Mark D'Amico, Celtics.com. You said before the game tonight you looked to go to that small lineup even before you guys even started the game. What made you decide that? And then when they're on the court,
we've really done it for, if you think about it, for every game. We've gone to it at some point. We really didn't think we were going to go to it that early, but Brandon got in foul trouble. Kevin needed a blow. So, we just did it. We talked about doing it. We thought we'd do it more than half the game. We just did it a little bit more than that. We basically just stayed with it from that point on, except for the beginning of the game. The end of the second, I think we went back big, and the beginning of the third, other than that, we're small. But so are they. Shane Battier is a 4-3, 3-4. So it's not like we're going smaller than them. We're just in some ways matching up to them.
Dr. Washington, Boston Globe. Did you have any conversations with Rajon after the 44-point game to differ his game?
No,
listen. His approach?
No, I'm like, pitcher throwing a no-hitter. You stay away from that joker. Guys score 44 points. What could I possibly tell him? Honestly, I didn't tell him to say a word. And that was asked a lot. I just told him to keep running the team. Keep running the team. And the only thing we told him offensively is we had to get Kevin involved. Other than that, just go play.
Final question, Dr.
Brian Rupp, NBA.com. Doc, the second chance points had burned you guys. The second chance points had burned you guys in some pivotal spots during the series, so that they kept putting emphasis coming that out between tonight.
Yeah, it always does. I just thought our defensive energy overall was good. Our rebounding was terrific in stretches. They didn't get a bunch of slips to the basket and the rolls to the basket like they did in game 2 in the second half. And so it was in a lot of ways an ISO game for them. And you know, they missed some shots, but it was ISO, we contested, and that's what we had to do. So, listen, it was great energy all night, and now we have to come back and do it again. Thanks, guys.